Yellow's lesson. Master Alex stood calmly in front of Grace and Lanare. Their training would begin at the same time. Lanare was already powerful, having absorbed the power from Cain. Oddly enough, she didn't know why she was able to do such a thing. IQ had his ideas, but he would have to run some tests. Grace was young and apparently frail, but who knew what the future held? Okay, Grace. First, you have to learn the Self-Master Creed. It's a code that we try to live by. Okay, said Grace. Does the code give us powers like you? Not exactly, said Alex, but it will help you when you have to make a life or death decision. I'm not sure I understand, said Grace. Alex interrupted her. Remember those men that I fought for you? I had to make a decision, whether to destroy them or just break their bones. In combat, there is a balance, and the damage dished out should equal self-defense. What about war, said Grace. We have to go farther if we're in a war, right? Well, yes, said Master Alex. When we're at war, things are much more dangerous. I want you to train me for war. Sir, said Grace, I'll most likely be fighting by your side. Lanare asked the same thing just before the Cain incident. She looked at Grace differently now. Who was this little girl? She seemed too intelligent just to be some victim of circumstances out of her control. Alex thought back to the rise. She was attacked, and studied the men carefully in his mind. Their movements didn't seem like they were local to Bright Star, and they were dressed funny too. Well, for being in Bright Star. Well, then, Alex said, let's learn the creed and the first 6 energy generation stances. First, you stand like this, with your right hand and the fist in the left one over your right. One open like this. Repeat after me. I choose self-mastery as a road to excellence. I respect myself as well as others. I battle lonely if I must, for I know peace as well as self-defense. I choose self-mastery over ignorance and perseverance over defeat. I'm a self-master. The first stance is a stable stance. It's done like this. Then you do a side stable stance like this with your arms on your sides. Like this. Now, feel your energy from your body. Obey your will. Concentrate. And it'll start in the core of your stomach. Let it travel from your core to your limbs. Next is a battle stance. Your battle stance is done. Like this, first ball your fist up, so your fingers don't get hurt in the beginning. As you progress, you'll be able to open your hands in combat. But right now, keep them close. Your feet should be diagonal like this. Bend your knees slightly so you can move around quickly from place to place with combat agility if needed. Next is a front stable stance. You can strike hard or shoot energy from this stance. This stance will stop you from being pushed back by your force. Next is a reverse stable stance with your arms like this. One overhead and the other one down to set up powerful back-at axe. The next one is a lower closed stance to help your strike. To help strike your opponents and their weak points. It also helps you transition from one stance to another when fighting multiple opponents. The next stance is a winged lion stance. We have to claws out. This will be used when cornered or if you need rapid claws. And groin kicks to destabilize your opponent. Claws to the eyes is a fast and effective move, Grace. But it is best if you follow it up with a dangerous throw to your opponent into the floor. Don't you mean onto the floor, said Grace. Into the floor, Grace. When you slam your opponent, you have to bounce them off of the floor as if they were a ball. I think I understand it, Master said. Lanare, how is my footwork? Oh my, said Grace, she's glowing. Yeah, said Alex. She does that. Alex looked at Lanare and folded his arms. Just don't blast us into the wall by accident.